Hello everyone, it's me, Gameslayers, and I can no-brainer. Welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. My dice are spawning all the way over there. Whoops, okay, cool. Well, I'm up against Jay, aka Weldling, aka Grubenlord, and I know he's solid at the game. He's definitely, he's the sort of person who would bring a very competitive deck to this sort of event, I guess I can call it, to this tournament. So I decided to bring out the big guns myself with my slightly improved Yoda Ezra rookie pilot that I'll be taking to the nationals. Not the nationals, the Galactic qualifiers, I should say. So yeah, I mean, I do need to practice. It's only a week from now, and so there we go. Now, I start with a double rally aid and a DH-17. Single rally aid I'll absolutely take, and a DH-17 and an airspeeder. Do I want the disable? Do I want the disable? Now, disable is very, very nice to have if he plays a support, but I don't think he's going to play support this early. I really do want to have... Well, I guess I'll keep the disable. I would really like to have... Really like to have a negotiate, but I didn't get that. But hey, another vehicle. That's fine by me. So this is a best of 3. It's going to be a proper competitive match here, and I beat him in the rollout. And considering that is the Jedi Temple, he's probably got the Grand Moff stuff. We're going to take my battlefield. Let him take the shields. Because I want to be able to use the Weapons Factory Alpha with all of my good stuff. All right, so we'll immediately start with an Ezra rollout, just nice and immediate, just trying to get those specials out, and I did get a special, so there we go. Threaten to steal some resources off of him. Hooray! He rolls in. He doesn't hit that, but he does say 1, so he gets to choose between the Rally Aid or the DH-17. Both of them are very scary choices to fight against. Hi. Honestly, if I was him, I might even choose the Rally Aid, because, yeah, I can get this Fang Fighter out. But then again, I can probably get the Fang Fighter out pretty easily afterwards anyway. But he knows I have no mitigation, so he can easily turn his dice to the to the double resource, get 4 resources off of Thrawn. But I really need to play the DH-17 on the Yoda, since Yoda has the most health. Now, I have been working on a Trilogies deck as well, because there are going to be Trilogies events at the Galactic Qualifier. I'm going with something really odd. I'm going with Yoda and Anakin Gungan, with the espionage plot, so that I can play Renew Purpose to draw 3 cards. I'm basically going to be playing a super light version of the of my vehicle deck, using Anakin as a poor man's Ezra. We'll see how that works. Now, it would be really good if I had the Hellfire droid tanks, but unfortunately can't get those anymore. The time to get Hellfire droid tanks is long since past. Those things are very expensive. And for my main deck, I couldn't get Force Illusion either, so I'm doing something a bit different. There's that Force Illusion that I can't get. So I myself am going to be doing something quite a bit different instead. I am going to be bringing... I'm going to be... I have in this deck a Ward Ceremony to draw 3 instead of the Renew Purpose. The idea is that I draw cards and, yeah, I get my vehicles out quicker. So he's got a focus there to go to the double resource. If he wants it. I assume he wants his resource sides. Because, I mean, if he doesn't want his resource sides, I'm not going to force him to not have the resource sides. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm probably gonna get, unless he's, well, he might have more removal in there. But considering he played Hidden Shadow and Force Illusion, I don't think he has, so I might be able to kill off Snoke here. Oh, he's going for all of the resources in the world. Okay. He's going for a lot of resources there. I can steal 2 of them. So we'll roll in the rookie pilot, and we'll use it to reroll the airspeeder. And that's exactly what you would expect. So 4 resources for him there. Alright, I'll keep that double focus, actually. So yeah, will Yoda to take a resource, turn to the Ezra die, and steal both those resources. But I mean, he's going to definitely still have as many resources as he wants. But with this double focus line out here, it's not going to be so bad. Assuming he doesn't have removal. Of course, the Ezra dice could have been +2s, which would have been quite significant, but I wanted to get out my vehicle, of course, and I can immediately roll him out. And stealing resources is always good, even when it doesn't feel so great. Now, I can discard this disable. But I mean, considering that he's likely to play a support at some point, that's less interesting. That's less of a good idea, I should say. He's really like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. My support's just gonna get disabled. I mean, that's what it feels like. Yeah, so he plays as the ATDP. Disabling this is not actually that amazing. It isn't that great of a card. If it rolls a special, that would be very annoying. But if I can do a reroll, I could go for quite some damage here. I have a max damage potential of 9 round 1. That damage potential of 9's really tempting. Basically killing a Snoke round 1 is amazing. Versus preventing like 2 or 3 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna discard. I'm gonna reroll. There we go. Now that is damage. Right there. And of course, if he rolls the special, I can at least resolve the 2. Now, I don't have any resources for the DH-17, but that's fine. Seriously, he rolled the special. Well, that's a problem. Suddenly my amazing position is not quite so amazing, but there we go, I'll do 2 to the Snoke. And if he has removal for this 3, that would be annoying. But if he had removal, he would remove the 3 already, I'm sure. Unless he really wanted to use up my focus. Go ahead, take your turn. Yes. If you want to remove it, go ahead and remove it. This represents a lot more damage. On the bright side, I've dealt damage to him round 1, and he hasn't dealt damage to me round 1. That's good. But he ramps harder than me, so in the late game he is going to do better, is the theory at any rate. Do I think he has removal? He might have been really greedy and he has removal. You know what? 1 damage isn't that big of a deal? Or maybe he's... The second full solution comes out. Of course it does. Well, if I shoot through one, he gets an extra shield from Hidden in Shadow. But then I do get to claim. Considering the position I'm in, I'm okay with claiming, actually. I've lost my rally aid. I have no real way of making money, so I've just got to do as much damage as I can. Snoke's at 9. This guy's at 13, though. Well, I am glad that I split up my damage, though. Okay, he lost both Beguiles and an ATSD. That's pretty big. And then he gets to claim. Alright, and I have absolutely nothing to do, so pass. But honestly, that was still a good first turn. I get another disable. Ooh, now that can be evil. And a negotiate as well, so I can really ruin Thrawn's day. But I did not get a vehicle. And if he says 1 again and hits the DH-17, I'm gonna have problems. And he rolls the 2 resources outright as well. Alright, well, you can just get rid of that DH-17 like no one's business. He gets rid of the pin down. That surprises me. That surprises me very heavily. Alright, well, let's roll out Ezra. Let's get these negotiates online. Because I'm going to keep this disabled in case he plays down a heavier support than just an ATDP. I mean, planetary bombardment has ambush, which is awkward. But I can keep him off of that by just using the special. Because now he's on 5 resources left. And 5 is not 6 for the planetary from planetary bombardment. Or for the ATST. Which makes things awkward for him. If he rolls that out, I get to negotiate. So that's not a great situation. But if he doesn't roll it out, I get to disable later on. And considering Ezra managed to roll a special to get rid of his resource, it's definitely possible that I disable it here. But I think I want to save for the reroll. Okay, he's going to take a stall turn. That's fine, because I'm going to also take a sort of stall turn. I'm going to place my second pistol on Yoda. I'm stocking Yoda up a bit too much here, because I can't really play full speed on him as well. Or I can, but if he has direct damage, if I lose the Yoda, then it's game. Usually I play the full speed on Ezra to avoid this problem. He's going to hit a motive. He wants to get rid of this so that he can roll out. He gets rid of it. Alright, well in that case, I have to roll out Yoda. And that way he gets to use up a more powerful die of mine. And double blanks from the DH-17s. Oh yeah. Exactly what you expect to see. This is going to be a pretty slow round for me, at least. Probably going to discard the full speed, honestly. Considering what he rolled, he actually rolled pretty terribly. But I still don't want him to get the ATDP off, even though the ATDP is really not doing anything for him this game. So far, at least. He has the battlefield, so he could still be waiting on an ATST, just waiting. So, for that reason, I am going to keep it as I am. And that rolled a 3 base. Mind trick. That's what I figured. Alright, but that's I mean that's a mind trick used up. I mean, I expect he's going to remove these too. But now I roll out the rookie, so that way I still have a character die for the negotiate. Still ruining his day. If he does a double disrupt there, then that means I can't negotiate, but those are some very scary dice he just lost. I do get to discard this full speed for a reroll. yeah, 4 speed's good, but it's not good enough compared to being able to do damage. Well, I didn't get to do damage. That's pretty typical. Well, now he'll get to roll ATTP and resolve it, but I do get to focus first. So, I'll do the focus first to see how he responds. He responds with the rollout. Alright. This means that I'm going to be ahead of him on claim. Well, actually, he's not going to be resolving that, so I won't be ahead of him on claim. And unfortunately, Snoke is going to survive this round. Snoke is going to be perfectly fine for a while. I wanted to try and kill off this Snoke very early, and I did not get that opportunity. He discards a sudden impact, because he was trying for the 3-4, and I assumed to do 2 to each. I mean, yeah, let's resolve the rookie pilot. Get a shield on Yoda. And then claim. Oh, he... Get rid of that. There we go. Interesting that the button does that. Never had that happen before. Alright, and he has absolutely no other actions to take. I feel like this disable's really slowing him down. What did he want to do for 3? Did he want to override? He overwrites the Force illusion with the Grand Moff. Alright. And then power actions to get rid of the battlefield so that it's now... So that I don't get access to that double resource side. Alright. To that extra resource side. Alright. Unfortunately, because he can now discard my events, I'm going to discard this negotiate. And draw 4. Of course, now I get my award ceremonies and pin downs and such, but I get to start the round. Award ceremony can always refill my hand, which is interesting. And he can use the Grand Moff, get rid of these 2, and then he can, like... Call 2? Well, he can call 1 to get rid of the award ceremony. He probably would call 2 to get rid of the airspeeder. If I roll out Yoda immediately and potentially threaten to kill Snoke, if I roll well, that could be problematic for him. Or I could just use my disable right now to get rid of an ATTP. Let's roll Yoda out first. That's my first action here. See if I just happen to stumble into 3 damage. Well, I get a 2 for 1. That's not 3 damage. Grand Moff, yep. Award ceremony can refill my hand, so he's kind of got to get rid of that one. So he's going to get rid of that one and then disable, probably? Oh, no, he's getting rid of the 2 removal pieces. Okay, well... just for the sake of survival, do I play the airspeeder? Thing is, if I play the airspeeder and the ATDP blows it up, that's a problem. If I roll out Ezra and get a single point of ranged, he's got a problem. I might be running into a mind trick, though. There's a single point of range. Let me re-roll this, because it... Okay, that's enough range to kill. If he mind tricks, I give him these 2 and these 4. If I can kill off the Snoke this round, I stop the extra focus sides. I make it much more awkward for him to get resources, and he'll be stuck. He has Grand Moff to be able to get like 4 resources to turn off the run still. But, okay, he's going to force me to kill the Snoke. But he gets a double blank, which is super awkward for him. It's not like he runs He Doesn't Like You or anything like that. If he runs Anger, that'd be hilarious, but he can't remove both of them. Do I award ceremony to refill my hand? I think he's got to decide that, right? He's got to decide whether he wants to get rid of the award ceremony. If I can play award ceremony to draw 2, but that's not very good. As long as award ceremony is in my hand, he's not getting rid of all my other vehicles though, and I can definitely place both the S-Speeder and the Fang Fighter this round. So yeah, let's do that. Let's roll out the Fang Fighter instead. And that rolled a blank. Okay, and now I can roll out the Rookie Pilot and threaten to award ceremony. Because double blank on Snoke means I don't have to kill him. Alright. Oh my god, Thrawn, you are rolling poorly. He gets rid of the Fang Fighter. Okay. That's not a great choice from my perspective. Okay, so now I can kill the Snoke. But he's going to do 1 damage to himself to just focus 2 dice. You know? That's not very good. I mean, it's still 4 resources, but you could also use this to focus to 4 resources. I'm okay with him using the Snoke power action here when he has absolutely nothing. So let's roll out the Rookie. To roll out the Fang Fighter. Okay. Now then, so I have on board 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage potentially here. If I've walked into a mind trick now, I'm going to be so annoyed. Because I've really been walking into a mind trick this game. I just realized that now. Like, this is the best mind trick he can do. Okay, he does a reroll, thank god. I really don't play around mind trick nearly enough in these games. Now, if Snoke rolls something or Thrawn rolls something, I have to actually kill him. And Thrawn rolled a +2 resource, so this is where he dies. Alright, I'll... Alright, yeah, 3 goes into the Snoke. And I guess I'll resolve the 4. There's really no reason to resolve the 4 right now. Go ahead. There's really no need. Because I'm going to be resolving range later on anyway. And so I can wait. I can see what the award ceremony gives me. Maybe it'll give me removal. To draw 3. Alright, and I get another award ceremony. Alright. Well, that's not so good. I can't get that much money. I really can't get that much money. Like, a second award ceremony could get me something, but I'm only going to have like 2 resources. Better save this other award ceremony for later. So I don't want to do this. Resource and turn to the double focus. No, I want another resource for to resolve the DH17. So let's do a resource into the 3, as you would expect. Pin down to remove it. Yep. Completely fair. Here comes the airspeeder. I do wonder though if maybe I should have had more vehicles. I took for the Sable and the award ceremony, I took out Runaway Boomers and Y-Wings. I don't like Y-Wings in this meta that we're in. Yes, that can be a special now. But yeah, I don't like Y-Wings in the meta we are in at the moment. Because Y-Wing, because, you know, like, 4 indirect is nothing to a Snoke deck. I'd much rather have like 2 or 3 direct. And similar sort of situation with Runaway Boomers, I'd much rather draw further in my deck. I don't think people are going to be playing Mill very much anymore. Or at least I would hope they're not playing Mill very much anymore. There's no reason for me not to play the Chance Cube. So I will. I'll play it on Yoda. Well, the reason would be I'd rather take the shield, potentially. This ATTP just killing airspeeders, but he's not getting anything out of it. Yeah, and I'll claim. Planetary Bombardment's there, so he's going to have a Planetary Bombardment going at him next round. Alright. Sorry. I forgot he's still got more actions. And a blank. He discards the Planetary Bombardment. I really thought he'd just play it. And he didn't get anything out of it though, so there we go. Alright. I'm going to lose 2 cards from my hand. Let's make sure I don't lose more. And R2-D2. I'm really not drawing any of my vehicles. So yeah, so I got rid of like 4 supports from my deck. So I'm down to 7? I want to say 7 supports, which is not a lot. Maybe I should have more. Like maybe like awards into the garbage chute's no longer necessary. Alright. Considering what we're going up against, let's just roll out Ezra immediately to try and threaten to steal some of his money. Don't get it. Probably should have rolled in Yoda first, actually, to force a... I have tons of vehicles still in my deck. It's just funny. Gets rid of caution, yep, and the easy pickings. All right. Well, that leaves me with a garbage chute, which could be quite deadly. All right then. So let's roll out Yoda, and let's pay the 1. Again, I'm running into a mind trick. I've got to be careful. Okay. I'll take this actually. Double Disrupt is actually not too terrible. But I mean, he can get more money off of it. But 3 indirect. Okay, he's going to call 1, get rid of the garbage chute, I would assume. Or the R2. Or the award ceremony. They're all really good. They're all really good. I think award ceremony fills me up too much. If only I had boundless ambition. Look at these villains with boundless ambitions, God. If I was him, I would get rid of the award, I think. But I can still draw 1 off of the R2. In general, things are just really awkward for him. Intentionally. And it's really good that things are really awkward for him. Alright, so... because Mind Trick still absolutely exists, I'm just going to take 2 resources right now. Pin down to get rid of my special. Alright, that's fine. He's probably not going for a Mind Trick play then. So I'm safe to roll out the Fangfighter. 2 ranged, I'll take it. Just, you know, another 3 damage. It's not a lot. But it's something. But if R2 rolls a special, then I do get to use some more special chaining and draw cards off of R2. 3 indirect. Alright, let's play the R2 then. He's going to be playing his vehicles 1 at a time, but I only care about direct damage going onto Yoda right now. If he's rolling 3 indirects, I'm perfectly willing to let him resolve them. Like, I just have taken so little damage this game. Like, we don't even know how he's supposed to kill me. And if he rolls not good stuff like that, then... yeah. It's a shield. Alright. I could discard Garbage Chute and re-roll. Just say, screw it, I'm fine taking 5. In order to potentially get another 4. Considering the situation I'm in right now, swapping 5 for me for 4 for him is actually not a good trade for me. If the ATDP rolls a special, I have a problem though, because he can destroy my R2. You know what? Let's just shield up Yoda. He can re-roll as much as he wants until he hits something that I'll rookie pilot. That I'll Garbage Chute to get rid of with rookie. I'm really not doing damage to him though. I'll do 1 point of damage and then he'll do hidden in shadow for it. That's a 3 for 1. Yeah, okay, that's worth getting rid of. Even though he's with that double focus, he's still going to be able to get 2 resources and do an arc. For like 2 direct or 3 indirect. But yeah. 3. Puts the shield back on. Yep, I'll disrupt him for 1. I am losing a lot of cards, but I mean, I don't have many defense left in the deck to get rid of, so. Three indirect's just so not worth it. Alright, let's look at his hand then. What's he got? Separatist and the Arc. Alright, well, he can play both of those. Oh no, he turned that to a 3 indirect. He can play one of those. You can go for like a Separatist. Or another Arc. If only I'd hit his full solution for 9 at the start, actually. You would be out of cards now. But I mean, Snow wouldn't have died so quickly. I am struggling on the health front, though. I have way more health than he does, but it's still not huge. And the arcs are very consistently giving him shields, apparently. Alright. Let's actually get some firepower out for once. Ah. Last 5 cards of my decks are all vehicles, aren't they? Call support. Let's okay, he doesn't have much either. Alright. But double landing craft, that could be annoying. But he doesn't have removal this round. I almost said I have 5 supports in my bottom, which would have been weird. I think I actually have 4, but you know, feels bad. Alright, well, considering I've got basically infinite money for this, let's roll out Yoda. I don't have to worry about being removed, so pay the 1. That's not too terrible. I did get a focus side, so that's not too terrible. But I mean, he can still do good damage. He can potentially kill someone here. Like, I don't think I can easily take a 9 indirect, you know? So I guess rid of the C3PO. He knows I don't have removal. I know he doesn't have removal. We're just gonna roll dice at each other now. Because he can still do 3 indirect here, 3 indirect here, 3 indirect here, and 3 direct here. That's 12 damage. I mean, I only have 9 plus 4 plus 3, you know? I only have a bit more than that damage. And I rolled a melee, okay. I was kind of hoping for shields, but... genuinely worried about the sheer amount of damage he can do. And you can always play a separatist, and you can always play a battle droid. And a blank there. Oof. But how much damage can I do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is more than enough to kill him, though. 10 straight into the face is more than enough to kill him if I god roll. Hey, a +2. That's god roll standards right there. Oh, and that's not god roll standards. Alright, so I can do basically all of it, right? So I can do a double focus, so I can go to the 3. So I can take 3 focuses, right? And go to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and one-shot him. One-shot him. Yeah, I can one-shot him here. I think this is game? Double focus to turn to the 3 and the 2. Double focus to turn to the +2 and the +2. I realized this is something I could have done from the beginning once I got double DH-17s and the Fang Fighter out, so... yeah. Maybe rush... I mean, if he had just rolled in the ATTP and focused it immediately, he could have killed Rookie. So yeah, 3, 5. Yep, just to prove the point. Oh, I'm sorry. Three supports, a rally aid, and a negotiate. Yeah, I think I might need 2 more supports here. The award ceremony is supposed to have me draw them, but if more than a third of my deck are not supports, that's not a good guarantee that I can actually draw them with award ceremony. So so I think I did just delete my deck. Perfect.